Yeah, I don't ever remember feeling like this. But I'm out here in these YouTube streets. So I want you to get your fingers.
I don't know what you're doing.
I want you to
right
get
now,
your mouse.
I want you to check me out.
And I want you to check me out.
Get ready to do this. It's the relationship rehab. Like, share, and subscribe. We coming at you live. So come on, let's take a ride. Then subscribe to United Guns of America. Just click that link and listen up to what I'm telling you. It's the relationship rehab.
Click that link right now. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Brian Redmond, and I just want y'all to subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I want you to let me know what you think. I'ma talk about some things, you can talk about some things, and we can do our thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all about having a conversation, right? I mean, if we can't talk to each other, then, I mean, what are we really here for? I want y'all to be able to just come over to my channel, talk to me about what's going on with you, and I can tell you what's going on with me, and we can build some things. You know what I'm saying? That's all about growth, baby. So click that link, go ahead and swipe on your phone, whatever you gotta do. Share my content. It's just get me out here, baby. Cause we just talking, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like doing what I'm doing because it's about the people. It's about us having a conversation with each other. It's about us discussing whatever needs to be discussed. And on these YouTube streets, this is the best place to do it, baby. Like, share, and subscribe. That's right. Click the link. Click the link. Yeah. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's out here that's already subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all ain't the first one, and y'all ain't the last one. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody that click the link, that click the share, and then subscribe to your boy. Cause we gon' grow this thing together, baby. Relationship rehabbing, United Guns of America. To the world blow up, baby. Yeah. Click the link, baby. Click the link, baby. Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to send a shout out to all y'all. I love y'all. That's why I do this. It's for the love of us, baby. I appreciate all of y'all. Ooh, we gon' do this thing. We gon' do this thing right here, baby. Hey, look, if you at a computer right now, just go ahead and click your link. What else you got to lose, baby? Tell me what you think. Hit the comment section. You can jump on the live panel. We do it all here. That's what it's all about. So come holler at your boy. I've been doing this for years, but I just got onto this YouTube thing. So hey, let's see what it do and where it can go.
To United Guns of America. Just click the link and listen up to what I'm telling you. Telling you.
Yes, sir. All right, what's going on, everybody? Let me turn my camera on. What's going on? It's your boy Brian Redmond, and yes, we are here one more again for yet another relationship rehab and United Guns of America episode. I'm so glad to be here with you guys tonight, and tonight is going to be a very, very good show. This is one of those things that is just really, really unfortunate, but it needs to be talked about because there's a point to be made with this, and I want you guys to really, really, really take this in and get a good understanding as to what happened here. I do not have, whoa, wait a minute. Shit, I done hit the wrong button. Oh no, I done timed out my mod. Hang tight. I am so sorry. Jeez. I did not try to do that, CJ. God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was fat fingering it and I hit the wrong thing. Please forgive me. 1,000 apologies. Man. I can't believe I did that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Oh man. Hell to the no. Let me see if I can put it back. Oh, okay. Wait, I think I can. Because I only timed out. Let's see. We'll do that. And then we will put it back. Hopefully it'll go back.
That's funny. All right. So hopefully that'll come back. He said, "Uh-oh, you going to jail now." I don't know what the hell I was doing, but yes, indeed. She said, "I've been nuked." She on the UGOA channel. You got your 300 seconds. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into the show. But I do have something I want to show y'all first. And this is one of those things. Y'all know sometimes I just get sent stuff and it's like, well, goddamn. And I just can't believe it. But yet still, they find a way to do it. Oh, I know what too. So I finally got this air filter thing going. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but let me know if y'all can hear the air filter. I don't know if it's like something that's loud or if it's bothersome or if y'all can even hear it or not. But your boy think he might have figured out how I can smoke my stogies on the show. I hope I'd have figured it out. I'd have put a lot of work and effort into this. So y'all let me know. I don't know if y'all can hear like the little hum from the air filter. No, you can't hear it. That's what's up. I was hoping that y'all couldn't because it's very quiet, but it's effective. So your boy got them stogies going now, baby. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Cool, very clear. My man, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to my boy Jason Gunn. All right. You should be out of timeout by now, but wow, CJ Gunn is in her last few moments of her timeout. I want to show y'all something. And y'all know that I've said several times about just the crime in not just Chicago, but across the country, how it's going to get worse. It's going to get more and more, dangerous. These people are pushing the envelope. And even tonight with the story that I'm about to cover tonight, you will clearly see just how emboldened criminals have gotten. But this right here, I ain't never seen nothing like this. I've never seen nothing like this. This is like one of the most wildest things I've seen. And I was just like, well, damn, I'm going to go ahead and blow it up as large as I can so we won't see the chat for a minute. But y'all watch this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, what y'all saw running wasn't criminals. That was the goddamn police. That was the police running. Shout out to my man Ryan Coleman. He says, "Hey Brian, love your shit, love the show. Don't always agree 100%, but I deeply appreciate your dedication to freedom of speech and always fearlessly expressing your opinions. God bless, brother. White male U.S. Army vet. Salute to you, brother. Thanks for your service, and I appreciate the comment as well as the donation. Thank you so much. That's what's up." But did y'all see that? That was the police running, hauling ass. You see where their cars are at, but watch how they haul. Watch them hauling ass. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. There it is. Did you see that? It's like, look, and no, Costello, I don't know where this is in Chicago. It's at any ghetto near you in the city. You can take your pick. It could be on the west side. It could be over east. It could be on the south side. Hey, man, take your pick at this point. But did you hear the amount of firepower that was being let loose? Dude, it's like open season. Hey, CJ Gunn is out of jail. She's out of jail. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. But it's like, man, this is insane. And it's like in the drug war said, I would not be making that video. I would be taking cover. No, you know what, dude? I hear what you're saying. But because it happens so often now, you get used to it. You get used to it. Yeah, that was definitely an AR-15, Jason. But you get used to it to where
because you can. I can tell you this for me. I got used to it. As scared as I was when I was 14, 15 years old when it was happening in my neighborhood, as I got older, by the time I was 20, 22, I knew how far it was away from me. I could hear how close the gunshots were, so I would know when I needed to get cover or get low, something like that. I've seen that before. Well, I've looked down the block on my block and I've seen niggas at the corner shooting at other niggas. And because they was in the right, they were going this direction like this, and I'm looking this way, and I'm at the middle of the block, I know it ain't no bullets coming my way. So I would stand there and we would watch that shit. We'd be like, damn, them niggas letting loose. Because you get so accustomed to it. So you like, man, you get so used to it, to hearing what was going on. I mean, to hearing the gunshots. And then when you see it, it's more intriguing than it is alarming because it's happening so much. It's like we would, you know how like when one of the things that I notice being here and where I live now, you know, if we have like a bad storm at night or something like that, the next day, that's the talk at work. That's the talk of, you know, when you see your neighbors like, man, did you hear that rain last night? Ooh, that wind last night was something fierce. That's what we talk about. But I can clearly remember being in the hood, and it's like, we would be like, man, did you hear them niggas busting last night, G? Fuck, them niggas was letting it ride, nigga. That was at least a 30-round magazine, Joe. That's what we would talk about. It's like we would hear the gunshots at night. Wouldn't be like, damn, we need to call the police. We would just be hearing it. We got so accustomed to that war zone mentality that was normal for us. It was normal. So it's like these guys, they out here running and shit like that. It's like you filming it. That shit is normal. Just watch. Boy, them motherfucking police officers running like the Keystone Cops.
Oh my God.
Them motherfuckers running like the Keystone Cops. They weren't quite Benny Hill speed, but they was definitely Keystone Cop speed. I'm telling you. Them motherfuckers was hauling ass. I ain't mad at them. They was hauling ass. I would have been too. But it's just weird to just see that, and like it was just like, even when I saw it, I was just like, damn, this shit is wild. I'm not triggered by it because of my own PTSD. So it's like living in the hood. And I was talking to a friend about this at work one time. It's like my stress level, my normal stress level, it's above the average. So let's say if you got let's say the normal stress level is here. If this is the normal stress line. Ho, what's going on, Lancelot? Platform supporter for 8 months. That's what's up, my man. But let's say this is your normal stress line. Just that normal average person growing up in the suburbs, this is their stress line. That's normal for them. My normal stress line is probably here. So I can tolerate a lot more stress than this person can. So I don't start maxing out. It takes a little bit more for me to get amped up, for me to get the anxiety and to be at my maximum stress level, because my norm is different. So when you're talking about just how people can adapt and film things like that, it's just because they've gotten so used to it. It really is. It's like, man, it ain't no thing. This is what it is. But I just wanted to show you guys that, just to show you guys how bad it's getting. How bad it's getting. And it's like when you see these types of things that's happening, not being at the top of the news, not making national news, you really don't know unless you like see it, or you got somebody that's like putting that kind of information out, like me. Because this shit ain't been on the news. Ain't nobody talking about this. But it's just wild to see something like that, man. So I just wanted to show you guys that. But let's get into the story. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and go to my favorite part of the show.
Sip my wine.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
All right, so here we go. So we got two police officers in Bradley, Illinois. Bradley, Illinois is down where Kankakee is. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from Chicago. So it's one of those things where I keep telling police officers, oh yeah, that's my pastime. That's my thing, man. Ain't nothing like sitting outside with a stogie, some wine, man. Can't tell me nothing, right? That's my thing, brother. When you're in a situation when you're policing, and I understand the climate of policing today, and it's bad, but police officers, you got to realize this. When you get to the point to where you're making decisions and you're putting your life on the line and you're making decisions because of what's being politically correct, it's time to go. I'm telling police officers that across the country, when you start not doing things that you would normally do to protect not only yourself, but the lives of others, and you're making those decisions based on what the fallout could be, and it's not your instinct, it's not the training that you're following, it's time to go. It's time to retire. It's time to go to a different department. It's time to go and get off the streets, because these officers that are doing this kind of stuff now, they are putting their lives on the line. And I'm telling you, I didn't get all of the details of this story, but just from the way that it unfolded, it should be a warning sign to everybody as to how bad it's getting. How does an officer, two officers, wind up getting shot, one getting killed, the other one in critical condition? But the thing is, they got shot. The officer got their gun taken from them and shot with their own gun. And this is a sergeant. This is somebody who has time on the force. And I promise you, when we get the actual footage, because that's not out yet, when we get the actual footage from the body cam, I promise you it's going to be them being too goddamn nice as to how and why they got shot and the other one got killed. I'm telling you, I promise you that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's watch this. And I want you guys to just take a look and listen to what happened and how things happen and just the nature of this, how bad it is. I will tell you guys this. Police officers, law enforcement, people on the streets, fair citizens of the world, my law-abiding citizens, I'm going to tell y'all something. Take my glasses off of this. Y'all better stop trying to negotiate with savages and terrorists, because I promise you, they will show you no mercy, and you're going to see it here. The intent of a bad guy is just that they intend to do bad. There is no, oh, well, they didn't really know and they got confused. No. When you in the moment, just like that police officer video I showed you about a week ago, where the guy told him, oh, you a punk, you a rookie, you don't know what's going on, I'm gonna shoot your bitch ass. That's the mentality of the criminal today. They will show you no mercy, so you better not show them any. Shout out to End the Drug War today. He said, thanks for all your work. I know the police appreciate you showing just how badly they're getting their asses handed to them, and it's going to get much worse. I'm telling you, man, I've been saying it. It is. It really is.
Click that like button, y'all. Let's sit back and let's watch this.
New details are emerging from last week's deadly shooting in South suburban Bradley that claimed the life of a police sergeant and critically wounded her partner. That sergeant pleading for her life in the moments before the gunman opened fire. WGN's Julian Cruz is at the Kankakee County Courthouse with details.
Good evening. Both suspects are in custody. One of the suspects making an appearance this afternoon before a Kankakee County judge, where we learn more about a deadly struggle for a weapon during last week's terrible incident at a nearby motel.
Sergeant Ritmanick was pleading with them to just leave. You don't have to do this. Please just go.
The final moments of Sergeant Marlene Ritmanick's life described during today's Kankakee County Courthouse hearing.
Darius Sullivan then chased Sergeant Ritmanick down the hallway of the hotel and pinned her up against the door.
Kankakee County Prosecutor Jim Rowe describing the life and death struggle last week when Bradley police tried to take this man, Darius D. Sullivan, into custody on outstanding arrest warrants for failing to appear in court.
They stood over Sergeant Ritmanick as she lay on the floor.
What's good, cuz? My cousin in the
Darius
building. What
Sullivan
up, Corey
fired 2
Clay?
shots from what we believe was Sergeant Ritmanick's service weapon, striking Sergeant Ritmanick in or about the throat and or neck.
The fatal shots, investigators say, fired after Darius Sullivan first pulled the trigger on Sergeant Marlene Ritmanick's partner, Officer Tyler Bailey, critically wounding the patrolman in the head. Assisting in the effort, according to prosecutors, was alleged accomplice Zandria Harris.
Now, I would say that the first time I saw this, I thought this was 2 dudes until I saw that Zandria up there. I was like, boy, them 2 niggas. I initially thought it was Blondie Dread from Bad Boys. I thought it was Blondie Dread. He don't let no one touch his camera. I thought that was who it was, but I'm telling you right now, when you just listen to the savagery of what they did, and how this ain't no, oh, we got mixed up and things got out of hand and we didn't know what to do. No, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna go through with it, and that's it. That's it. These ain't just 2 kids that was misled and just had terrible lives and now they just didn't understand what they was doing. Nope.
Who, according to investigators, tried to block police from entering the hotel room that she was sharing with Sullivan. Police body cams, according to law enforcement, capturing last week's deadly encounter when Sullivan's gun jammed after alleged.
Now look at that picture. That's the picture that's in the system. That ain't that picture that they just showed to them 2 niggas in the moment. Look at that. Don't look nothing like them.
Allegedly shooting Officer Bailey, Harris is said to have been captured on body cam video helping Sullivan unjam his gun.
Boom.
Sullivan told this defendant to cock the gun, cock the gun.
The 2 suspects facing first-degree and attempted first-degree murder charges, among other lesser felony charges. In Kankakee, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
So apparently what is taking place, they shot the dude Darius. Darius is not a little boy. Darius is 25 years old. So what he did was he shot the first officer, Tyler Bradley. Is that his name, or Tyler something? He shot Tyler. So then as he shot Tyler, I guess his gun jammed or something, but now he's in the process of shooting Sergeant Ritmanick. And then he shoots her. Then he comes back and he shoots her again and finishes her off. And he's, I guess, at some point he's struggling with the gun or something, or the gun is not didn't go into full battery, and now he's trying to get her to basically rack the slide for the gun so he can shoot this person again. That's what he did. Just straight up, no regard for human life. The officer is telling them, please, just go. Just go. You don't have to do this. And what that nigga do? Nah, I'm doing this. I'm doing your ass.
This ain't no, I didn't have no choice, man. I was scared. Nope. This is, yeah, I know what I'm doing, and I'm about to do it to your ass. Fuck that. Fuck you.
Thank you for that report. Developing tonight, Kankakee County state's attorneys are calling for the death penalty for 2 defendants involved with the murder and attempted murder of 2 Bradley police officers.
New details about that incident revealed.
I'm sorry, y'all. She just looks like a man. She really does. Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. She looks like a man. You look just like a man. Hey, that, ooh, hell yeah. You look just like a man. God damn. Boy, look, I'm telling you like this. I know that I like very feminine women. I do understand this. So I don't like any type of tomboyish, manly women. I just don't. But this motherfucker here, whoo, you look just like a man. God damn, boy. Man, just look at that. Man, I cannot. Oh my God.
Today paint a terrifying picture.
Anthony Ponce is live tonight with more.
Look at Ponce. He's sitting there looking like this bitch. These motherfuckers. He got look at Anthony Ponce. He looking like these niggas. He got that look on his face like these niggas, boy. I feel you. I'm tired of these niggas too. Hey, click that like button, man, while y'all watching this. Please click that like button.
Tonight with more.
Tia and Corey, Illinois is not a death penalty case, but for this case, Kankakee County prosecutors have actually approached the U.S. Attorney General's office and asked them to consider it a federal murder case. And the Kankakee County State's Attorney has even submitted a formal request for federal death sentences for both defendants involved. During a bond hearing today for 26-year-old Zandria Harris, the Kankakee County State's Attorney said body cam footage from 49-year-old deceased officer Marlene Ritmanek recorded her pleading with 25-year-old Darius Sullivan not to shoot her. Sergeant Ritmanek was pleading with them to just leave. You don't have to do this. Please just go. Please don't. Please don't. She was desperately pleading for her life, State's Attorney Jim Rowe told the court. Rowe went on to say Harris played a huge role in Ritmanek's death, having blocked her and her partner, 27-year-old Tyler Bailey, from entering their hotel room and disarming Ritmanek after she'd been shot one time. Sullivan fired the shots which killed her and critically wounded Bailey, but Rowe said Harris helped Sullivan cock his gun and helped disarm Ritmanek. I will be submitting an official request to the U.S. Attorney General to review the first-degree murder case pending against Darius Sullivan and Zandria Harris for federal murder charges and pursue a federal sentence of death against both defendants, Rowe told the court before the judge denied bond.
And here's my thing for the death penalty. I don't think that the death penalty should be, a go-to. But I think that the death penalty should be in every state just for callous, heinous, the worst type of murder possible. Like for this, they should be like, yep, we can pull it off the shelf. We don't normally do this, but yeah, we doing this one. This is exactly what the death penalty should be for. It's like when you have just what would you call it? An overwhelming amount of evidence that's showing just the callous, just straight heinousness of the crime. When you got somebody like that's just insisting on just sheer savagery, you should be able to say, yeah, let's go ahead and get the death penalty off the shelf, put it on the table. This is exactly what I don't think the death penalty should just be for anybody. You commit murder, death penalty on the line. Nope, I'm not saying that. I don't think you should do that because sometimes it's a lot of other different circumstances that come into effect. But when you have it where a motherfucker just does something like this, oh yeah. Shouldn't even be no argument. Shouldn't be no problem. State's attorney, district attorney should just be like, yep, here we go. Boom. It's on the table. It's on the table. You shouldn't have to do anything special to get this. Shouldn't have to do it. When it's this type of evidence that's already being presented, you got body cam footage of someone pleading for their life. Nah, fuck that. Do them. They should be able to get it. It shouldn't be something where, well, you just do, 25 with an L. Nope. Fuck that. Y'all do some shit like this. This is what it is. This is exactly what it is. This is what in my opinion, what the death penalty is for.
Ritmenek's partner, Tyler Bailey, is critically wounded. He is right now fighting for his life in the hospital. A GoFundMe fundraiser for Bailey has already raised more than $73,000. We are live downtown tonight. Anthony Ponce, Fox 32, Chicago.
There it is. There it is. And it's like you have so much evidence against this person. And it's like, and I will say this, I think somebody put it in the chat earlier. I can't see who it was. Let me go back. But yeah, Ryan put this in the chat. What they went over there for, what the initial call was for, was without a shadow of a doubt some straight nigga shit. They had not one, but two dogs in their car at the hotel parking lot that they were staying in. That's how the police get called in the first place. They kept their dogs in the fucking car, and the dogs was barking and shit, making a lot of fucking noise while they in the hotel. Now, here's my thing. In 2021, 2022, there are plenty, and I mean plenty, of pet-friendly hotels, Airbnbs, whatever the fuck. And this motherfucker has warrants. So it's like, if you know you got a warrant, why would you then have anything with you or around you that could potentially cause attention to you, especially bringing law enforcement attention? Now, we all know how people are about dogs today. You could leave a baby in a car crying and they ain't gonna call the police, but you leave some dogs in the car? Oh, motherfucker, we got to go. You the worst motherfucker ever. Some fucking dogs. Y'all left not one, but two dogs in the car, barking their ass off. I could just imagine that them dogs was making a hell of a fucking ruckus to the point to where people was like, well, goddamn. And that's why the police were called. And then everything else unfolded from that. Unbelievable. Like I tell you this, in just my time, in just stories that I've heard, being in law enforcement, my time that I spent in law enforcement, it is it's unfathomable. Is that a word? Yeah, unfathomable. How stupid criminals are. We'll have all kind of warrants, will have the worst fucking record possible, knowing that they are in trouble with the law, and will do the dumbest shit like driving a car with no tags. They'll be driving a car with a cracked windshield, driving a car with busted tail lights, driving a car with one headlight out, driving a car, will be on suspended license. Will just be in the worst fucking situation possible. You would think that your hardened criminals would be in the most law-abiding situations possible. You would think they wouldn't drive dirty. You would think that they wouldn't drive with their license suspended. Nope, not these motherfuckers. They have the most fucked up situations possible. I got a warrant in 2 different states. I'm on house arrest or some shit like that, and I'm riding with a half a key or a quarter P in my car and get mad when I get pulled over. That's what they do. And you would think like, no, not this person. Like, dude, you got fucking all kind of warrants and shit for different cases and shit. Why the fuck are you driving a car with no license plate? Man, I was just trying to go to the gas station, man, and grab some Black and Milds real quick. Or I was trying to grab me some Blackwoods. Niggas do that shit all the fucking time. We'll be in the worst driving conditions, the most, just breaking all kind of laws and just be out in them streets. Driving a stolen car, riding in a stolen car. They do it all the time.
Yeah, good evening. That's right. The second person of interest that police were looking for today, 26-year-old Exandria Harris, just turned herself in here to the Bradley Police Department. We were told she is now being transported to the Kankakee County Jail. We spoke exclusively with her attorney tonight.
Charges have been filed. She maintains her innocence. She's a mother of 3 children. She's pregnant.
Attorney for Exandria Harris, Phil Haddad, wouldn't share her involvement in the shooting that night. That left 49-year-old Bradley Harris, Phil Haddad, wouldn't share her involvement in the shooting that night. That left 49-year-old Bradley wouldn't share.
Charges have been filed. She maintains her innocence. She's a mother of 3 children. She's pregnant.
Attorney.
Charges have been filed. She maintains her innocence. She's a mother of 3 children. She's pregnant.
Attorney.
Charges have been filed. She maintains her innocence. She's a mother of 3 children. She's pregnant.
Attorney.
And this is why I have no, and I mean no, fucking sympathy for this woman at all. You with your nigga, and I promise you this nigga ain't the father of all 3 of them kids. He might be the daddy of the one that's in her stomach. She's the mother of 3. She's already pregnant, and she's with a nigga who got warrants in a hotel room with 2 cars barking like a motherfucker. I mean, 2 dogs in a car in a hotel parking lot barking their motherfucking ass off. Just think about that. She got 3 kids already. Now you notice they ain't said nothing about them kids being in that hotel. She got 3 kids. I wonder where they at. They either in the system, or they with the grandmama, or with her mama, with their grandmama. 3 kids and pregnant, and bitch, you on a fucking Bonnie and Clyde murdering spree with one of the dumbest niggas out here possible. These women don't give a flying fuck about not only themselves, but about the situation they put their children in. I bet you that grandmama at the house sounded like Ike Turner now. What I'm gonna do with 3 more kids? What am I gonna do with 3 more kids? Just imagine that. She's at home. I mean, come on, man. You got 3 kids and 1 on the way, and you with this nigga? Just straight motherfucking goofy. Straight goofy lord at the motherfucking hotel, and it's like now you want the sympathy. That's exactly what he's saying. Phil Haddad. Phil had happened. What had happened was, knowing goddamn well his first name ain't Phil. It's Punjab or some shit like that. But whatever. Why would you have yourself in this type of situation and you got 3 kids with 1 on the way? You know why? Because you don't give a fuck. And you know why she don't give a fuck? Because not only do she want, not only do she need, but she gotta have her thug dick on deck at all times and at all costs. She don't give a flying fuck about nobody but herself and her thug dick. That's it. That's it, and that's all.
For Exandria Harris, Phil Haddad wouldn't share her involvement in the shooting that night that left 49-year-old Bradley Police Sergeant Marlene Ritmanick killed and 27-year-old Officer Tyler Bailey fighting for his life, but saying she turned herself in voluntarily. This after 25-year-old Darius Sullivan was also taken into custody in North Manchester, Indiana, near Fort Wayne today. Indiana State Police say it was a traffic stop at 3:30 this morning that led authorities to the North Manchester home. Cell phone video shows police clearing the house, people walking out with their hands in the air.
I feel good for her. You know, there was no need for her to die or either one of them to be shot. I'm really pulling for him that he's going to make it. It's relief.
Sullivan is now being transported back to Kankakee County. Harris is being taken to jail, alleged to have been in the hotel room that night at Comfort Inn when Sergeant Ritmanick and her partner were shot. Officer Bailey remains in critical condition tonight at Christ Hospital in Oak Lawn.
I think we all pray for the family. That's really all we can do.
It's like when you just think about how all of this went down, and I guess I don't understand, as a criminal, where do you think this is going to end up? I'm going to kill this police officer. I'm going to kill these 2 police officers. And then what? I'm going to go on the run. I'm going to live the rest of my life out on the countryside. Is that really what you think is going to happen? Like, where, I don't understand. It's like, if you don't have, just the grimiest of grimy niggas, the toughest of the toughest niggas, the most gangsters niggas on planet Earth, I get it. You just too fucking cold of a gangster to be a good guy. All I'm asking is, in this situation, what's the end game? How do you get to the pot of gold at the end of this rainbow? Where? How? What do you do? I'm going to shoot these 2 police officers and ain't nobody going to ever figure this shit out? In a hotel, I'm going to shoot these 2 police officers and just going to get away scot-free. There's no plan here. There's no way out. As it's just like in fucking just like in fucking Lord of the Rings, when they went to the mines of Moria to see Gimli's cousin Balin. The way is shut once you do this. There is no way out. The way is shut. You won't survive this unless you're Gandalf and you're able to defeat a Balrog. Your ass ain't getting out of here. And even then, you have to go into the very depths of shadow to beat this motherfucker and to make your way out. Then you become Gandalf the White. So unless Darius Sullivan the Gray was on a quest to become Darius Sullivan the White, there was no reason for him to even try to do this, because it's not going to end well for you.
Now, Harris's attorney tells me charges have been filed and she will appear in bond court on Monday. We'll, of course, keep you updated if anything changes. But for now, reporting live in Bradley tonight, Stephanie Wade, ABC 7 Eyewitness.
And you know what? Here's the really tough part, the worst part about this. And I think Jason said this earlier. I promise you, they won't give her close to the time or the penalty as to what this dude gonna get. Because I'm telling you, they gonna fry this nigga ass like a chicken. They gonna fry his ass. His ass is going. And she ain't gonna get shit but a slap on the wrist, because they gonna be looking. She's a mother of 3 and she has a baby on the way. They not gonna do it. And my thing would be, they need to fry both of these motherfuckers. Lethal injection, gas chamber. I don't get, you know what the gas chambers smell like, Jake? Pine oil. They both need to go to pine oil heaven. Damn that. There's no way that both of them should make it out of this. Let that bitch have her baby, put that baby in the system or send it to the grandmama or whoever the fuck else. The only reason why I ain't saying kill the baby too, because the baby had nothing to do with it. But man, these motherfuckers need to both go to pine oil heaven, Jake. That's exactly what they need to do. They shot a cop, pine oil heaven.
That's exactly what needs to happen to them. And I know on our system it ain't gonna happen. They gonna let that bitch go, and they gonna throw the book at that nigga. That's what they gonna do. And this bitch was the one steady cocking the gun, literally aiding in the killing of this person. It's like you the motherfucker that's cocking the gun so he can shoot this bitch again, so he can shoot that officer again. Bitch, you the worst. You just as bad. You just as worse as he is. Just as worse as he is.
In the murder of a Bradley police officer last week. Today, the Kankakee County State's Attorney announced he put in the request for federal charges. WGN's Shannon Halligan has the details.
Count 1 is first-degree murder. Darius Sullivan and Xandria Harris already face numerous charges after police say they murdered Bradley Police Sergeant Marlene Ritmanick and injured her partner, Officer Tyler Bailey. Now Kankakee County prosecutors want to pursue the death penalty.
In addition to state charges, I've submitted an official request to the U.S. Attorney and to the Attorney General of the United States to review this case for federal murder charges and to seek the federal death penalty.
According to court records, Sergeant Ritmanick and Officer Bailey were responding to the Comfort Inn
Shout out to
Hotel
my man Billy.
for a
Go hit
call
your
of
boy with
unattended
$3.
dogs in the
Appreciate
parking lot on December 30th. Once there, they learned Sullivan had an outstanding warrant for his arrest. During a hearing Monday, the Kankakee County State's Attorney described what prosecutors say the suspects did after they were confronted by police.
They stood over Sergeant
shout out to my
Ritmanick
man
as she
Billy.
lay
Go
on the
hit me with
floor,
another $5.
already having
Appreciate
been
it.
shot once. Darius Sullivan fired 2 shots from what we believe was Sergeant Ritmanick's service weapon, striking Sergeant Ritmanick.
What did Billy Go send me? Billy Go sent me $5 worth of Tesla stock. Oh shit! I didn't even know you could do that with Cash App. Ain't that some shit? Pulled up in the CADILL bumping AC. I did not know you could even do that. I will take it. That's wild. That's pretty fucking cool, man. That is pretty fucking cool. Hell no. Man. Well, thank you, dude. I did not know you could do that, man. Ain't that some shit? Hey, John, it's all good, man. Just hit that that thumbs up, brother, and share it out. That's how you can pay me. Ain't no problem.
In or about the throat and or neck.
During the news conference with law enforcement officers, a written statement by Sergeant Ritmanick's family said the 21-year police veteran was a compassionate leader, and her death was the most tragic loss of their lives.
She was awarded Law Enforcement Officer of the Year in 2020, just to show the officer that she was. She's also a published poet, an amateur photographer.
Officer Bailey remained.
Now, here's my thing. When niggas be talking about ain't no good police officers out here, the police is always doing this to us. Well, you obviously had a well-decorated officer who everybody's speaking highly of. What'd you do? You killed that one. Killed that one. There it is.
In the hospital after undergoing extensive surgery. Now prosecutors want to ensure justice for both families.
We are asking for the fullest extent of consequences for these individuals. I cannot say that enough.
Both Sullivan and Harris are being held after they were denied bail. Shannon Halligan, WGN News.
Man. It's like, my thing is this, man. I understand that people like, man, well, you know, they doing that for police officers, but here's my thing. It's not just the fact that this person's a police officer and is a public servant. It's the fact that this person is serving the community, but this person was actually there to just do their job, and you killed them for what? Because you didn't want to go to jail. You and your ain't shit bitch, y'all killed a cop and critically wounded another one. Attempted murder on one and murder in the first on another one. just because you didn't want to go to jail for some shit you did. You didn't want to go to jail for it, and now you're not only going to go to jail, but now you're going to go to prison too. Now you're going to go to prison too. Dorian Page said the death penalty is overdoing it. Please explain to me how. Please explain to me how, Dorian. If you want to hit the link, I will open up the line so you can explain that to me. How is that overdoing it? The officer literally begged for her life. Literally, like, please don't do this. After already being shot once. How is that overdoing it? That's all. I would love to see that. I would love for somebody to try to tell me how you can justify that the death penalty is overdoing it. For somebody who maliciously just took someone's life, not by accident, wasn't that, I wasn't trying to do it, but it happened. Nope. Literally took that person's life on purpose. The officer told him, just go. Just leave us. My partner's already shot, might be dead or is dying. I'm already shot. Just go. You don't have to do this. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. And that person should just get whatever? No. See, here's my thing. I know, Jason. Here's my thing. TM Brad said, I think the death penalty is taking it the easy way out. They need to rot in prison for life. Here's why I don't agree with that. I don't think that they should rot in prison because what a lot of people don't understand is the prison system in today's, in America, it's so fucking relaxed. They have so many amenities that most people who live on the streets, they get better treatment in jail. There are plenty, and I mean plenty, of people that do crimes to go to jail because they have more what do you call it? They have more being in jail than they do being out on the streets. They literally have a better life. They get 3 meals a day. They get commissary. They get clothes. They don't have to do anything. They get to watch cable. They get to have radios, Walkmans. Some of them get access to the internet. They got people, if you got people that put money on your books, you'll get on the phone and call whoever. They get to write bitches. They get to do all that kind of shit. Our prison system, in my opinion, it is too fucking relaxed because the prison systems are, for the most part, privatized, and there's so much money being made off of these criminals, whether it's labor or whether it's all of the stuff that they have to pay for. They're making a fucking mint off of it. So it's like you going to jail, and some of these prisons are pretty much like fucking dormitories. It's like going to fucking college almost. No, you don't have everything laid out. You ain't got no 80-inch HD TV and no shit like that, but they be having 55s. You sitting up in there, you with a lot of people that you know already, especially if you in the right gang. You in there and you chilling. You don't give a fuck about your freedom and a motherfucker telling you when to eat, when to go to sleep. Because if you out on the streets, not only do you have to worry about trying to take care of yourself, but you also got motherfuckers out there that's trying to fuck you up. You all in jail, you can be in your own area. Most prisons have they shit segregated with, look, all the motherfucking Aryan Brotherhood, y'all over here. All the niggas in the Black Gorilla family, y'all over there. All the motherfuckers that's in La Unda, y'all over here. That's what they do. They put them in all these different spots. And they just leave them there. So it's like you're in a better situation if you're used to living on the streets, being in jail, than you are being out on the streets. That's why these motherfuckers don't mind going to do that time. Especially when you don't have shit going for you. I'm out on the streets. I already got a strike. I got a felony. I can't go get no government job. I can't go get a real good paying job. I either got to do some shit like cutting hair or working in a cash only type of business, or what? I'm going to be on the streets doing criminal shit. So when I do get caught, man, I go, do you realize that people call, that criminals call jail a sit down? Yeah, I'm going to go on sit down for a minute. I got to sit down, man, for 5 years, man. I'm going to sit down. I just did a sit down, man, for 2 years, man. Yeah, I know, I got a case going right now. I'm going to probably have to sit down for a few years, but it's all good. Yeah, Black Smoke got that blood in, blood out reference. La Onda. I'm just saying. Don't look at me, little puppet. Don't look at me. But that's just what it is. You get up, go to jail, you got your Crocs on. These niggas be in there with Crocs. These niggas be in there with Air Force Ones. These niggas be in there, they got barbers and shit. Niggas braiding their hair. So I'm telling you, it ain't the best life, but it's a better life than most motherfuckers on the streets. You get medical benefits. You get sick, they got some motherfucker to take care of you. You get to wear in some of these jails, you get to wear your shit. You get to wear your clothes. Or they'll tell you, look, you can wear anything. It got to be all white. Can't have no colors. Whatever. Right, you get some tattoos and shit while you're in there. You're hanging out with niggas, learning how to be a better criminal. They do that all the time. So it's like when you're talking about somebody who's led a life of crime. Now, for some motherfuckers who ain't never been to jail, like nigga like me, I'm allergic to jail. Fuck that. If I go to jail, it's going to be because I'm stealing something like $500,000, $250,000, and I'm going to do some fair time. I ain't going to jail for no stupid shit, robbing no liquor store, carjacking a motherfucker. I ain't going to jail for no shit like that. Catch me transporting 100 keys across the border, some shit. That's what you going to catch me with. If I go to jail, it's going to be because I did some shit that would have gave me some life-changing money. It got to be life-changing money on the line. Like, look, man, you drive these keys over the border, man. You come and transport them over. All you got to do is drive and drop this shit off, and it would give you $100,000. I changed some areas in my life with that kind of money. I can't. I'm not going to do shit for $2,500 in a nigga basement or some shit. Like, I'm not going to do no shit like that. I'm just not. But look at some of these prison shows and just look, because the jails are so overcrowded, you now have a thing where they giving niggas lighter sentences. They getting niggas out of jail earlier. They getting them out of jail early. Say, hey man, look, that 8 years you was gonna do, we know you done did 4. We gonna let you out in 6 months. We got to make more room for new niggas. That's how it is. So it's like, it's too many benefits for criminals to do the shit that they doing, because if you're used to that lifestyle, that's all I'm saying. If you're used to that criminal lifestyle, you ain't gonna trip. You will really weigh those options. Yeah, you can go in there and wind up, getting your ass beat, possibly getting shanked, or having a lot of butt sex, whether you giving or receiving. But the thing, I said but at the butt sex, you get it. But the thing is, if you're used to that, what do you really have to lose? If you know you about to do something that you know you going to jail for, and you know like, well, shit, I'm going to have to go sit down, nigga. They're going to give me 20 years for this shit. I might as well do what the fuck I'm going to do. And that's why I think they should give your ass the death penalty. Because yeah, you think you do what you want to do. You think you're going to go ahead and you're going to end this person's life. And now you think you just going to sit your ass down and just kick back for the next 5 to 20 years. Nope. Nigga, we going to let you go through your little pill or whatever. And within 5 years, nigga, we going to walk your ass down this green mile. Walking the mile, saying my prayers, getting right with Jesus, walking the mile. That's what you gonna do. And then we gonna take your ass, strap you down on this thing, push this button, and fry your ass like a chicken. That's what we gonna do. Edouard Delacroix, you are hereby sentenced to death by electricity. We're going to get Poissy to put the sponge on your head. And if Poissy don't put the water, he don't wet the sponge, and your ass wind up getting cooked, and you doing that Cardinal Stomp shit getting cooked, throwing your hat down, you get your ass cooked because motherfucking Poissy didn't motherfucking wet the sponge. So be it. So be it. Strap your ass in. Put that needle in your arm, do your ass like Sean Penn, and that's just it. What was that movie with Sean Penn and Susan Sarandon? Put your ass in there, and that's the end of it. You gone. Because here's my thing. That moment, and this is another reason why I'm on this shit with the death penalty. In this instance specifically. That moment where that lady begged for her life, where she was pleading with that motherfucker, that moment that she felt that fear and she had that just total fear in her body of dying. That's the moment he should have to experience. When they get your ass in that room, you could be the baddest, toughest, roughest motherfucking criminal of all time, nigga. But when you get that last meal, yeah, you could be a tough guy. When you go on ahead and you had that sit down with that priest and that priest and prayed for you, yeah, okay, tough guy, yeah, this ain't nothing, I don't believe in God, no way, nigga. I'm an atheist. I just wanted you to come here to waste some time, bitch. Okay, come on. When you walking your ass down that green mile, nigga, and they put your ass on that motherfucking table, and they lay your ass back, and they put your ass on them arms, and they put them motherfucking that IV in you, and they stand your ass up for them last words, that's when you gonna experience what she experienced. That's when you gonna experience what she experienced. That fear of knowing I'm about to die. And I'm telling you like this, I don't even think that a person should have to push the button no more. Nope. They should wire that button up on the internet to where a motherfucker can go to a website and they can millions of people can just push the button. And we don't know which IP address is going to do it, but one of them IP addresses at random will fry that motherfucker. I'd surely push it. I'd sign on to that website. They say, hey, you can log on between 11 o'clock and 11:59, because at 12 o'clock, everybody hitting that button online, and everybody hitting the button, and as soon as 12 o'clock hit, whatever IP address pushes that button starts that sequence. That way you ain't got nobody saying, I think I could have killed somebody. I'll push it. I'll push it. Push it. Push it real good. Yo, nigga, you about to go to sleep. You ain't gonna wake up, nigga. I'm telling you, that's what I'm on. Now push it real good. I be clicking like a motherfucker on my mouth. I be hitting that mouse just like that. They be like, what you in there doing? Jagging off? No, I'm about to try to kill a nigga. Hitting that mouse. I go buy a brand new mouse at Best Buy. Yeah, I need a brand new mouse with I want to make sure that my left click is working. Why you want to make sure your left click? Because I'm trying to cook a nigga tonight. I'm trying to smoke me a nigga like I'm smoking this cigar. That's exactly what I want to do. When you got somebody like that, let the family members can log on. Your neighbors can log on. Hell, we can do it live here. We can do it live here, goddammit. Shit. Get that nigga OnlyFans page or something and say, hey, nigga, everybody signing on. Niggas paying money to kill your ass. Right, because it sound like I'm playing Tekken. Hell yeah. What's that nigga name? What's the nigga with the afro name? DJ, the nigga that do the copper way. I be playing like a motherfucker on that shit. Controlling like a motherfucker. Fucking them buttons up. I be on it. That's the kind of motherfucking punishment these motherfuckers should get. Instead of laying up in a goddamn room, laying up, eating honey buns and all that shit every day. Eddie Gordo, that's it. Eddie Gordo, nigga. That's what I'm on. I'm hitting that button. I used to hate that move Eddie Gordo could do where he do like a little capoeira kick at your ass. That shit was damn near invincible to defeat. You couldn't get around that shit. That old rhythm and blues nigga was cold as hell. Eddie Gordo. I used to hate when people would pick him. They be like, man, why you pick Eddie Gordo, man? He got that one move all the time where he do the little kick shit. Man, I like him. Motherfucker. But that's what it is, man. It's situations like this where that death penalty should definitely be in effect. Definitely be in effect. To just guard low. Yeah, but when you on the attack and he get it in, it discourages you. Like, goddamn, it fucks you up. But the other point to this is, and the thing that's gonna piss me off, because I know I'm gonna follow this shit, because I definitely want to hear that tape. I know that all of this that took place, I promise y'all, when we get to see the tape and we get to see this shit, people are going to see where they could have prevented this, but I guarantee you they was being too nice. I guarantee you there's going to be not one, but several moments where they were being too nice, and that's how they got in this situation. I promise you that. And it's like, and it's so sad to see, because what people don't realize, and we've gotten so accustomed to people just dying. It's like, yes, people will die. I get that. Yes, not, it ain't like you're going to live forever, but people are going to die. However, my thing is, when you have people dying senselessly, when it's no reason for this person to be in that situation, when it's no reason for that person to have died, because what the fallout is from that. Let me explain. That woman's family, if she got a husband, children, she's a sister, an auntie, gone. The guy that's fighting for his life right now, he's a brother, he's a sister, he's a brother, he's a father, could be a father, could have wanted to be a father, could have wanted to be a husband, some point a grandparent. They lose all that. Here are the other motherfuckers that lose out on this. The kids. Her 3 kids and the one that she got in her belly, they were already in a fucked up situation. Their mother was already making terrible decisions and is a fucking ain't shit bitch and an ain't shit parent. Now what kind of chance do they have at life? Knowing what they mama did. Imagine the type of kids that she's gonna raise if she gets an opportunity to. The kind of household that they're gonna grow up in because of the kind of bitch that she is. Imagine what her mama was like. And them kids are probably wind up going to her mama. See, we have to realize that, yeah, you can get one bad guy off the street, you can get a bad ain't shit bitch off the street or whatever, but you have to look at the legacy that they're leaving behind. You got to look at the kids that they've had, that they're going to have. That baby's going to be born in jail. instant ward of the state or gonna go home with the grandmama. Cause I promise you ain't no father involved. I would hope that there's a daddy somewhere, but not that kind of bitch. Them bitches don't pick daddies. They pick dick. That's it. That's it. Dick and a bunch of bad decisions. That's all she good at doing. That's all. So it's like, man, I just wish that we could get to a place to where people will at least make better decisions based on the consequences of not making those better decisions. That's all I'm saying. What did he say in the hooked up to sin on the test? I can get benefits over. Okay, all right. Because dude with no skills would pick Eddie, mash buttons. They thought they were the shit. Right. Eddie Gordo was easy too. But I'm going to wrap it up with this, man. I just hope that police officers will start to realize that I understand the situations that y'all are in and the climate of policing today is really fucked up. And I don't see it changing anytime soon. But I would hope that some of y'all will start to realize, yeah, I'm in a bad situation and it ain't a good time to be a cop right now, but I got to do what's best to make sure that I get home because I owe that to my family. That's my thing. You owe it to your family to come home every night. You owe it to your mamas. You owe it to your brothers, to your sisters, to your cousins, to your children, to your significant other to come home every night. And if you're going to let somebody who really don't have shit going on in their life, an ain't shit person to make that decision for you, you don't need to be the police. That's it. That's all. I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. I hope that we will begin to appreciate one another as far as what the officers do and how they put their lives on the line every day. I want to thank all of the officers in law enforcement. I want to thank all of my veterans, all of my military people that are serving actively and that are retired. I thank you guys for your service. Because yeah, you get paid to do a job, but it's a special type of calling to be able to step up and do what you do and do a good job at it. And I'm telling you like this, yeah, you get paid, yeah, you're trained, and yeah, you're supposed to be in the you're in the business of public service. But I tell you what, y'all policemen better start being a little bit more selfish when it comes to your safety. And you need to make sure that you're looking out for yourselves and that you guys are coming home every night, because that responsibility is nobody but yours. Your fellow officers, your fellow upper brass, all of those people will miss you when you gone, but ain't nothing like you coming home. And I would rather you come home and a piece of shit like that be laid out dead, stressed out somewhere, and whatever fallout comes from that will come from it, so be it. I would rather that happen than for somebody to have to bury another officer like they gonna have to, like they just did with that one. And another one's in his in the police in the hospital right now, clinging for his life, fighting for his life. Just like that, the other officer, Ella, was her name Ella French? Yeah, Ella French died senselessly because she pulled somebody over for a fucking ticket. Because you have a warrant that's gonna take you to jail. Like, you got a warrant. It ain't like you ain't gonna never, ever have to go. If you have a warrant, it is what it is. Go take care of your warrant. If the police catch you, go to jail. How about this? If you don't want to go to jail, don't do no crimes. And I'm telling you like this, when you got people that don't give a fuck, they commit crimes and still are willing to take you out and to end your life over a fucking traffic stop, over a fucking bullshit ass felony or misdemeanor. I stole something, I got caught with some dope, whatever. Now I'm gonna kill a police officer. I'm gonna kill you because of it, because I don't want to go to jail. I think you guys need to start thinking twice. And I think that you all need to start realizing if they put me in a situation to where my life is on the line, I'm taking their ass out. because they should not have the right to do it. And I'm telling you, that bitch is going to get a fucking slap on the wrist and they're going to throw the book at that ain't shit nigga that's going to go to jail. But the problem is, it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the show tonight. Thank you for all the donations. If you're watching this on the replay, please feel free to click that donate button. Hit me on the PayPal. Hit me up on the good old-fashioned, what is it called? Cash App. Please click the like button if you're watching this on the replay. Click that like button. Click that subscribe button. If you got any questions or anything like that, please put it in the chat. Hit me up and let me know if you need to have a conversation with me. You know my door is always open. I love you guys. I hope that you guys have a great night. Till next time, peace, and I'm out. And my stogie is really good. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody out there in the internet world? It's me, Brian Redmond, also known as The Relationship Rehab. And I need you to do two things. What are those two things? Subscribing to both my channels. I need you to go to The Relationship Rehab, subscribe to that channel, and then I need you to go to United Guns of America and go to that channel. Now you may be asking, why would I do that, Brian? Because it's two of the hottest channels on the internet. Come over there, give me your thoughts, give me your opinions, have conversations, because that's what it's all about. We talk about some of everything: politics, relationships, guns, law enforcement, community stuff. Anything that's happening, I'm willing to have a conversation about it, so come on over. You don't got nothing else to lose, and you ain't got nothing else to do. So come to my channel, subscribe ASAP, and join in on the fun. Twice the entertainment, 2 channels, twice the fun. Come on and have a funky good time with your boy. Peace, and I'm out.